Hello again. This is JD. I just finish my thing on education. Now I'm going to start talking about some things that we need to do. As soon as Congress, that's the House and Senate, get done playing their games with their little parties in choosing candidates, while they're on their quote-unquote 5-week vacation, you people got to start realizing it's up to you to turn things around, not me. It's up to you to start. Now, just to let you know, there's a commercial right now running about oil and gas. It is pretty accurate, but actuality, we got a lot more than what they say. They say we got enough oil and gas in this country to run our country's needs and expand it for the next 60 years. Now, if you remember Social Security and drilling, it also will make Social Security sound by diverting the money that our government gets from the oil to Social Security. And it will also give medical to everybody in this country. Yes, we have to start letting our Congress, both House of Representatives and Senate, know we're tired of them playing special interest groups. We're tired of them caring for the lobbyists, the people with the money, and start caring about the American people. Do you realize how many jobs would be created throughout this country if we opened up the oil fields in this country and on our coast? How many people would be earning decent incomes if we had refineries throughout this country instead of having to worry about the EPA? How many other jobs are lost by our Congress caring about other than this country? Nancy Pelosi is a prime example of ecology gone amok. It is amok. Speaker of the House, most powerful position, and her Congress, her House, has done absolutely nothing. At the same time, a lot of Americans are losing their houses. A lot of Americans are without jobs. Well, we have to start understanding, starting with our natural resources. We got to begin right there. And I'm talking just about oil and natural gas. Nothing else right now. We have to start drilling and getting it out of the ground. It's all throughout this country. We have more reserves in oil and natural gas between our East Coast, West Coast, Gulf of Mexico, North America, the continental 48 states, and throw in Alaska, than a lot of Middle East countries combined. But it's wasted. It's doing absolutely nothing. You have to start deciding what you want. You have to start deciding, am I my brother's keeper? I need to keep him employed. I need to get them jobs. You have to start deciding to develop our natural resources to their fullest. Letting it sit there doesn't do the job. Letting it sit there doesn't help anybody or anything. We have to start saying, get our oil out of the ground and use it for Social Security. Use it for medical, for everybody. Notice again, I didn't say medical insurance. Medical. Each and every hospital should have an open clinic that can be used by anybody in this country. Whether they are here legally, illegal, tourists, no matter. There's plenty of oil out there in the ground to pay for all of it. It's time you tell our House that we're tired of you wasting our money. You will put that oil revenue into Social Security and make it sound for over 100 years, so that generations upon generations upon generations will have it there. We will have a retirement program that is second to none in the world if we do that. We will have a medical program that is the best in the whole wide world if we do that. Yes, we can have the very best. But you, the American people, have to start. And we start with our natural resources. I'm just mentioning two right now. The way to get off of oil is to develop it to its fullest, and then we develop alternatives, not Band-Aid fixes, like your hybrid car. Wow, 34 miles to the gallon. That's great. I got a 1983 Plymouth Scamp rated at 43 miles to the gallon. And guess what? It doesn't have an electric engine. It's got the original carburetor. It's got the original block, the original head. And in town, it's getting over 38 miles to the gallon. And it's an antique. My son and stepson uses it because he can't afford a car. He works hard, but he doesn't make enough money. So I pay for the insurance. I keep the car running. He uses it. He does pay for some of the minor repairs. But needless to say, this thing about 36, 37, that's a Band-Aid fix, those hybrid cars. It's time for us to say, well, we're going to get real. And we got to start by utilizing our natural resources. Start drilling for the oil in this country. Start drilling for the natural gas. And use it to the utmost of our abilities. And then developing the others. There's a lot more that has to be done in this country, and it's time you people start telling your congressmen and your senators you're tired of them playing Democrat-Republican, Democrat games to start working for the American people. Because come November, if they don't, I hope and I pray you're smart enough to realize you don't want either one of them in the House. And you'll put somebody else in there. Even if you have to write in JD. Heck, if I don't make president, maybe I'll make senator in one state. Again, this is JD, you're writing. Oil and natural gas alone will soundly support our Social Security, will soundly help to get us off of foreign oil dependence, will soundly be our first step towards the future. That's something you got to think about. Thank you. This is JD, a writing candidate for president. Think about it.